Okay, this is page 8, 1C of the student book, and obviously we're going to skip 2 and 3 because they're listenings. And the main thing we're going to be focusing on in this page is number 4. Number 4 does have vocabulary that will be on the test, and it's words that are often confused. So these are going to be both words that have a very similar meaning, but there's a slightly different connotation. So you're supposed to study the adjectives. Obviously, you can be using the internet or a dictionary to find out what these words mean, matching them with their definitions, and then applying them in exercise 5. So let's just go through some of the words that might be kind of helpful to you. I'm not going to give you the answers, but I'll just do it as if we were in class. And on exercise 4, number 1, you can see that it has lazy and easygoing. These are very similar words. One has a positive connotation and one has a negative connotation. If you say that someone is easygoing, that's kind of a nice thing. It's they're relaxed. They're might be a surfer or just someone who is really chill. Lazy, on the other hand, is a very negative connotation. Lazy would be the word that you would use to describe someone who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Number 2, we have determined and stubborn. In determined, this is something very positive, someone who has a strong vision, a strong will, and is going to move forward. Stubborn is something negative. It's when you're obstinate, when you won't change your mind, even when you should. Number 3, modest and shy. Both of these are pretty neutral, to be honest with you. I don't think either one is necessarily that positive or that negative. Modest might be a slightly more positive thing. It's let's say you just won a championship and you got first place. Yeah, you're the best. And instead of saying, woohoo, look at me, I'm amazing, you say, you know what, I owe this to my coach, to my team. It's modest. You're not taking all the credit. You're being gracious about it. And shy, obviously, is if you're kind of nervous around people, or you're just a little bit more timid to be around people. You're just kind of shy. You don't like the attention. Number 4, sensitive and emotional. Sensitive, definitely, not always, but a lot of the time it is more positive. Emotional is pretty much always negative. If you say that someone is emotional, it's that their emotions are changing really, really fast. Maybe they were happy one moment and sad the next. They're emotional. They're changing. They're not constant. Where sensitive is just you have empathy for someone. Maybe your friend is hurting, and you feel that. That could be a sensitive person. And most of the time, that's a positive thing. Last one, number 5, we have arrogant and assertive. Once again, we have a positive and a negative. The arrogant is negative. The adjective arrogant is negative, and assertive is positive. Arrogant, obviously, believing that you're better than you really are. You're very proudful. Just like, I'm the best, I'm gonna destroy you, has a very negative connotation. And assertive just means you're proactive, you're taking charge, you're taking lead, but in a positive way. So hopefully that helps. You're welcome to look on the internet and get more clarity to that. Obviously, write to me. I think you can even leave a comment on these videos, but really the best way to contact me